Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer, and if you're new here, don't worry, so am I. So I highly suggest you like and follow, and let's be bookish friends together. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, moving along. Today I'm back with another dark romance reading vlog. We're here again, okay? And the last one we did, it was a roller coaster, to say the least. So I'm excited. I'm excited to jump back in. I think I might like them, okay? Like everyone says who do enjoy them, they're like little guilty pleasures. So that's where we're at. Our little guilty pleasures. Today I have a whole new lineup of 4 dark romances that we're going to dive into. Yes. Are you ready? I think I'm ready. I have a half a coffee here from Scooters. If you haven't ever tried them, try them. They're veteran owned, and also they're the only place I've ever been to that has had a peanut butter coffee, and it's delicious. It tastes like a milkshake. Okay, I am ready. If you are, let's talk about our lineup. Most of our books are going to be read on our handy dandy Kindle, okay? But just like the last time, I had 1 physical copy. And I bought the physical copy of one of our books for this lineup, okay? And I am so excited for this one. And I will talk about it, why I chose to buy this copy when I get there, okay? Little teaser. Ooh. Okay, let's start with the first book on our lineup. This is also the first book I'm gonna read. The rest of them, I don't know what order I want to go in, but for this one, I know I'm gonna read it first. And it's not the physical copy one, because I like to tease us all, including myself. Okay. So the first one on our lineup is going to be That Sik Love by, I think it's Jeski Hall. I could be saying that wrong. Sorry if I am. Forgive me. But That Sik Love is something that I, of course, found on TikTok. Yeah, that's where I feel like all the dark romances are found, okay? This one is a very heavily religious themed one. And I believe we're gonna meet Brian, the female main character, and Arrow, the male lead character. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Also I got a lip gloss on. Normally I don't go for books with heavily religious themes in them. It's just not my forte. But people talk highly of Arrow, okay? So it ended up on my TBR. So here we are. We're gonna get ourselves introduced to Arrow and Brian. I think that's how you say her name. I'm probably saying it wrong, to be honest. The next one up on our lineup, but maybe not the next one we read, is going to be book 2 in the Royal Elite. Well, actually, technically it's book 1, because we read the prequel to the Royal Elites by Rina Kent, but we're gonna dive back in to Deviant King, which is book 1 of the Royal Elites. We're gonna get back into I think it was a lacrosse team. That also doesn't sound right, but it wasn't a football team. And we're gonna get back into that world, okay? I did enjoy Cruel King, so I'm assuming I'm going to enjoy Rina Kent's worlds. All right, and there is a specific series that I want to get to, but it's one of her last series, so we might as well just keep chugging along with her because I enjoyed it, and I'm assuming I'm going to enjoy her writings. I cut in from the future. because this intro and a few clips in this vlog are gonna make little sense. When I originally started this vlog, I had a plan to read 4 dark romances, 4 different dark romances, and you're gonna see very soon that that plan does not come true. So, I just wanted to cut in and say, I know in the intro I'm like talking about 4 books, I'm talking about a teaser, and you will see that book mentioned in this vlog. I don't actually read them. I only read 2 of the planned 4. There is a reason for it, and I will get to, I have gotten to the book that is teased so heavily in this, at least one of them, but it is not in this vlog. So I hope you will understand and forgive, but a girl had to finish a journey out, okay? A girl had to see it through, you know? So I just had to cut in to explain why this intro is gonna get weirdly cut off. I'm gonna talk about 2 books, then I'm gonna cut in from the future. We're gonna go right into reading, and things will make sense. I promise, just bear with me. We go on a journey, okay? We go on a journey. I think one that you'll enjoy. So, let's go back to past me reading. See you there. I do not care if you're a masked man who's trying to protect me. You cut my motherfucking hair? Ooh, death. Death. Okay? Literally death. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No. No, sorry. That's all I have to say. Let's keep going. Is this a love triangle? I fucking hate a love triangle. I fucking hate a love triangle. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're not going to panic yet. But is this a love triangle? Someone let me know. Okay, do you like my dead roses? I felt that they were fitting for this. Let's keep going. Turns out not a love triangle. So we're in the clear there. Okay. This book is getting wild already. Okay. Let's just note, not love triangle. You know what? I messed that up. Not heart triangle. That's my little notes. Okay. What are we thinking of Era so far? We did not like that he had to question if he was into someone else touching her. No. That's not what we do here. Sorry. It's not what we do here. Okay? Will not like. Will 100% hate if we're into that. It's not my thing. Maybe it's your thing. If it's your thing, good for you, girly. you do you, boo. But for me, not my thing. So we will not like it if Arrow's into it. Turns out he's not, it seems like, but still. So now we found out not a love triangle. For a second there, I thought maybe same Arrow, same person. Looking like maybe not. And I guess we shall continue reading. I'll check in with you soon. Good morning. I just woke up. Don't mind my face. That's besides the point, okay? Okay. I've been reading all morning. And I'm about to spoil a scene. So if you want none of that, skip ahead like 2 minutes. I need to rant about it, okay? Hello? Hello? Okay. First of all, we, being me, want a man that's obsessed. If we're gonna be reading dark romance, we of course want them obsessed, but just only thinking about his woman, his girl, you know? Only allowing his girl to touch her. So, Arrow going into this strip club, not only like putting a gun to this poor stripper, okay, and making her feel like some kind of bad person because she's accepting money, doing her thing. Girl, do your thing, okay? But also then having her put on a mask and not use her mouth because that's dirty, but use her hands, and then immediately go and see your girl. I'm sorry, no. Foul, 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 foul. We aren't into it. Sure, you might have been thinking about her the entire time, but foul. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. Ew. So already Arrow, like we're into him a little bit, but some of the things he's doing, not a fan. First of all, he's called her a bitch twice. Ew. Not into that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, but let's talk about our main female character, Bryony. Bryony? I don't know. Why isn't she questioning Saint just a teensy bit more? All of a sudden, he just thinks you're the most beautiful, attractive person in the world. Sure, we've all as females grown up and be like, if he's mean to you, he likes you. Honey, that would have been played out in high school. We would have known that by now, okay? We should be questioning this man's motives. Also, not a clue how old these people are. They could be right out of high school. Don't know. Not sure. We'll have to look into that a little bit more. Okay? But still, question what he is doing, because what? This man has hated you from the beginning, and then all of a sudden, he's in love. All of a sudden, he's in love. He's defending your honor. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, that is where I'm at. They're at the like ball right now, so we will continue with our coffee and read some more. I just had a rant about that because we just do not like it. Other women touching, sure, it's in the beginning, they're not like anything, but he immediately goes back to her house and like they fool around. So no, ew, foul behavior. Not in my house. Okay, I'm gonna read some more. I'll check in soon. Bye. Oh, hi nightmare. Okay, so I may have just read the hottest scene that I've read in a very long time. Okay, so I'm already feeling some kind of way about this book. I have my feelings and my thoughts, but that scene, that club scene, okay, that's all I gotta say. It's okay. Yeah, so that is what we're doing. We're cuddled up on the couch like normal. The nightmare is loafing up, and now we're just gonna read some more, and I'll check in soon. All right, that club scene though. Okay, bye. I'm sorry, what? Ew. 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 I don't like it. I don't like it. We shall keep reading. Hello friends. Okay, I'm about halfway through That Sik Love, and how am I feeling? I'm feeling as if Arrow is Arrow, and okay, that is who he is. Now for Bree, I'm gonna call her Brie. I don't know her fucking name. Bronny? That doesn't sound right, so that's why I don't want to call her that. But for her, I don't know. She is kind of not my fave. Kind of not my fave. But I do like how Arrow is like, his whole mission is like she's got to fight and like stick up for herself, and she's got to be strong. So he's like trying to teach her that. So I kind of like that aspect, that he's teaching her how to protect herself. We love that. But she ain't asking enough questions, and she ain't punching enough. If like, literally, girl, punch him. Or I don't know. Get your questions answered is what I mean. And that's how I'm feeling. Okay, so that's the little update. Let's see. I'm in the middle of the chapter. I'm in the middle of chapter 28, I think, but let's double check here. Hello. Yeah, oh, no, I'm further along. I thought I was in chapter 28. No, I'm in chapter 38, the evolution of the game. About 53% through on page 272. And I also will say, I do not like how much he calls her a bitch. Like, no. No, sorry, no. No. No, you little bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to read. And we will talk soon. Alright, see you then. Hello, friends. Okay, so I finished That Sik Love. And okay, Arrow, he grew on me. So did Bryony, whatever her freaking name is. They both grew on me. I'm not gonna lie. And that club scene between him, her, and Knox, the club owner, hot. Okay, I didn't think that would play out the way it did. I got a little uncomfortable at first. I was like, not a fan, not a fan. And then where it went, I was like, okay, okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. The whole part with trying to be very vague, her and gosh, I forgot his name, Saint. So that whole thing, like where that storyline went, I was like, I get it. I get how it had to happen that way for the whole plot to come together. But I wasn't a fan. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. No, 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 no. But other than that, Arrow and Bree, they really did grow on me. I really liked them. And that ending, babe. That ending, that epilogue, oh, it was chef's kiss. It was so good. It was so good. So I'm giving That Sik Love about 3 stars. The religious themes and stuff, that's never gonna be my favorite, to be honest, but I did really enjoy them and their whole thing. So I liked where that went, and I liked all that. And the whole story in general, as a dark romance, I liked it. I enjoyed it, I had a good time, and I wasn't like freaking out the whole time. So we we gave it a 3 stars. We think it did what it needed to do, and we enjoyed it. We are now moving on to the next book, and here's my thought process. My thought process is I'll do That Sik Love, which was one I was like on the fence about because of the religious themes. Then I'll move on to Deviant King by Rina Kent, because that one I already have a feeling I'm going to enjoy and have a good time with. And then we will attempt is the key word, the second cat and mouse, Hunting Adeline. And then we'll round it out with the one that we really want, and that is Lights Out. Because this is the one I think that's gonna steal my heart. Lights Out by Nevesta Allen. I think it's gonna steal my heart. I think I'm gonna be in love. So that's where I'm at, you know? That is my thought process, my whole idea behind my reading journey. Because Hunting Adeline, I'm so nervous for. I am not guaranteeing you that I'm going to get through it. I am going to try my best. But we've already talked about some of those themes really got me concerned. Okay? So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through. But I'm hoping like, That Sik Love jumps into like a little bit of high school drama, kind of like really just have an easy, fun little read for this dark romance, then get into something very, very dark, get into something very, very dark, see if we can do it, and then if we can, great. If we can't, we tried, and then round it out with something that hopefully we have the best time in. I'm anticipating me loving that book, especially if the main male character is what I'm assuming he's like going to be, just like silly goose but still a badass, you know. So I'm hoping for some laughs, some dark, and some spicy hot scenes in that one. But I think that'll be a good one to round it out. And also, this is dark romance, so a little tease, because we know we all want that one. Little tease, we all want that one. We'll get there eventually. But it is time we go start Deviant King. I'm gonna get into it. I'm going to check in with y'all soon. Okay, see you then. My friends, I fear I might be in love with Deviant King. And that's extremely toxic of me. But alas, that is the life of a dark romance reader, I think. Man, am I eating this man up. Eating him up. Okay, so I started this book about 4:30. And I took a break for dinner, took a break to take the truck on a drive, and then I've been sitting there just reading, and I'm about 70% of the way through. I'm about to wash my face, go lay back in bed, and read some more. Obsessed. Obsessed. I love him. And that is very toxic of me, and I know that, but I love him nonetheless. I've been reading on Kindle, so I've highlighted some things that hopefully I can easily find. I actually never go back to look at my highlights. Oop, got the shivers. How do I? Also, Frozen. Hilarious that they freaking call her Frozen. Okay, I think that is so funny. Oof. Okay, pause while I find out how to find my highlights, because I don't know how to work my Kindle. I'll be back. Okay, I found them. I should do this more often, because I always like write, or I always say I'm gonna tell you guys this quote or whatever, and never do, because I forget about them. Chapter 11, page 98. I think a part of you likes this, but because you're such a good girl, you're out to destroy that part. Okay, chapter 12, page 104. Elsa? My girl. Am I a freaking nightmare right now? I want to shove his Okay, this one got me. I had to start over because I'm not getting it perfectly. Okay, This boy is toxic in a very hot way. Okay, anyways, so she's talking to herself, like she's thinking in her head. She's like, Elsa, question mark, my girl, question mark, because he's saying these things and she's like, huh? And then she's like, I am in a freaking nightmare right now. I want to shove his perfect face in a sink full of water and hold him there until no more breaths come out. Yes, girl. Elsa, yes, girl. I get you. I understand. I would too. I would too. Love it. Love her. Love her. What else? What else? What else? Chapter 12 still, page 109. Oh, this is him. I do care about you, sweetheart. Maybe not in the conventional term, but I never stopped caring about you. It's becoming tiresome and fucking irritating. His dark eyes shoot a path into my soul. The time has come to do something about it. Okay, Aiden, he's done something to me. Also, I think his name is Aiden, not Adian, but you know what? Here I am. And then the last one I have for you is chapter 16, page 145. This one had me LOLing, literally. That's the last thought I have before Adian slams his fist in Xander's face. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Obsessed. Obsessed. Literally, I'm obsessed. So, to say the least, I'm loving Deviant King. And I love Rina Kent's writing. And I loved Levi Kent's Cruel King. And I will say, I'm loving Aiden. Aiden, why do I keep calling him Adian? Aiden, far more than I thought I would. I got into this thinking that it was going to be like a, I don't know, let's have a little bit more light, shall we? I just thought it was going to be like Cruel King, and Cruel King wasn't bad, but this one, oh my god, I am eating it up. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. Okay. Also, on a side note, tangent, today I went out in my front yard to take the garbage out, stepped in a ant pile. If you're from Texas or live in Texas or know anything about Texas, that is one of the worst things you could ever do. I'm just standing there talking to my man about well, we have to get a new recycling bin because ours has lost half its lid, and they're coming out. I called them and they're like, put it out there for 2 to 3 days and someone will be out there to fix it or replace it. And I'm like, okay, but our garbage gets picked up tomorrow, so we were bringing out some recycling. I'm talking to him and it rained, so we had to dump the water out of it. Anyways, I'm talking to him standing on the curb and I'm just like feeling the feeling of fire on the bottom of my legs. And I like look down and I'm like, is it that grass bothering me? Like what? And at first I'm ignoring it, but it gets far worse. Okay, I like lift my leg up, both legs covered in ants. Both legs covered in ants. I screamed so loud and then just started to manically slap myself while running to the front door, and because my front door is kind of like hidden from the neighbors, and I was looking a little embarrassed, so I just like ran slapping and wiping ants off me. My legs still burn and itch. Thank you so much, Texas. Thank you so much, ants. We love you for that. Great. So take this as a lesson from me. Don't step in ant piles. That fucking sucks. My man comes back inside. I'm in the shower because now I feel like I not only am on fire and itchy, but now I have bugs crawling all over me. And so he's like, I think he stepped right in it. That was a very angry ant pile, and I was like, yeah, cool. Cool. Why is there an ant pile there? What the hell? Yeah, so last week I got eaten by mosquitoes. This week it's ants. Love it. And you know what's so funny is I'm a nature girly. Love nature. Texas nature, if you can even call it nature. It don't like me. It don't like me. Anyways, that's the update. Like, I'm a little tired, but I am gonna go lay back in bed and read a little bit more. And will I finish tonight? Probably not. But will I finish in the morning? 100%. More love. And we gotta eat it up. You know what's the crazy thing though is I think the next 2 books after this one in this series is about these 2. So I'm like a little bit confused, concerned, and confused and actually extremely concerned that we're not gonna get a very good happy ending, or we're gonna get a very interesting cliffhanger, or what. Anyways, that is that for now, but I will see you very soon. Just kidding, I will see you in the morning probably, with another update. Probably me saying I finished the book and either me manically freaking out or like happy. I don't know, we'll find out. Like a little tired, so I'm losing it. Maybe I'll just like say fuck it and read the next one in this series and not Hunting out of line. Is that naughty? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, see you then, bye. Morning. We need to talk about Deviant King, okay? We need to talk. So, I've made myself a coffee to have this little chat with y'all because I am panicking. I'm panicking. Please ignore the makeup that's still on my eyes. I didn't do a very good job getting off last night. I had a book to read, clearly. Okay? So don't judge me. Stop it. Deviant King, I finished it clearly, okay? I finished it this morning, just like not even 20 minutes ago, and internally I'm having just a crisis. I'm quite obsessed with Aiden. Why do I say his name that way? I do not read his name that way, but I say his name that way. Don't know. I'm quite obsessed with Aiden, okay? Quite obsessed. Quite in love. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a toxic of me for being like really into it, but I'm sorry, the man-child, I had to remember. It's cool. it's a fictional character, okay? Anyways, he is so good. He's so good. I like Rina Kent. Apparently, I'm a fan of Rina Kent. This is my second read of hers, and this one has sent me to a new universe, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I think I'm into dark romances, or at least these dark romances. And I will tell you, before I get into the meat and potatoes of it all, never said that in my life. Obviously, losing it. Also, my legs, update from fire ant situation. Avoid it at all costs. My legs are covered in welts. Yay! Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Rina Kent. Her writing, oh, it's so good, and it's tension filled, and it's dark, and it's sensual, and it's sexy, and I love it so much. And yes, it's very spicy, but the spice is like not overdone. Whereas That Sik Love, I can compare them because I just read them back to back. My ice maker is making ice, so let's give it a second. Anyways, That Sik Love is like a little porny, you know, like it is what it is. It's a smut read for a reason, whereas the plot plays a role, but really you're there for those slutty little scenes, okay? Oh, am I allowed to say that? I said it anyways. Whereas Rina Kent, there's a story here. There's a story, there is a plot. I'm here for the plot. I'm also here for Aiden. I'm also here for his friends, even though they're dickish. Kim, love her. Can't wait to see that story play out. But yeah, so I really am into it. I'm into it, and I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. The reason I should have known is because I told y'all, I think that this storyline is 3 books, okay? So I should have fucking known that it was gonna end in a way that was gonna piss me off. Piss me off, and it sure did. When I looked down and I saw that I was on the last chapter, 98% through, I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna be good. Lucky for me, the whole entire series is out. Lucky for me, okay? Unlucky for y'all. I am changing plans. Of course I am. Of course I am. Of course I am. Because it's my channel, my rules, and my wants, okay? I'm here for me. Your girl's about to finish this fucking series, okay? Your girl is not picking up cat and mouse, okay? I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am so sorry. I will get there eventually, but I know myself way too much. I know that if I try to pick up Hunting Adeline, when I know that 22 chapters, the first 22 chapters is going to really make it hard to read, okay? If you know, you know. I can't do that right now. I can't do that because my heart is somewhere else. My heart is somewhere else, and I need to figure out what's gonna happen. I need it, okay? So here's the thing. I can't jump into that already knowing that it's a potential to be a DNF, if I jump into it right now with the potential of it being DNF because it's hard to read, I'm gonna DNF it. I'm not gonna be able to get into it. I'm not gonna be able to read it. I'm just gonna be annoyed and wanting to read something else. So I have to send myself on the dark romance journey that has been chosen for me. This is the fates. This is the fates. So bless you, Dreamy. So anyways, a change of plans has happened. And I would say sorry, but I'm not. And that might seem cruel, but hello, this is a dark romance reading vlog, so. And here's the thing. This little storyline has 3 books. Originally, this reading vlog was gonna be 4. Oh, am I gonna be the worst person ever? I don't know, we'll see. Listen, Lights Out and the second part of second book to Lights Out, Caught Up, I think it's called, just came out today. Just released today. Oh, I don't know, you guys might hate me, but what if I read that as a separate reading vlog? We'll see, we'll see. I don't even have Caught Up. Not yet, at least. So I can't, like, say that, you know? But, we'll see. It's either gonna go like this. I'm either going to read, the next one is Steel Princess. I'm gonna read that, clearly, instead of the second in the Cat and Mouse series. I will get there eventually. This isn't the last dark romance vlog, clearly. She's finding her stride. She's falling in love with certain dark romances, okay? And apparently Rina Kent is an author that I'm down for. I ate this shit up. I ate the last one up too. I just thought it was a little bit more high school-y, you know, a little bit more drama filled. This one has less high school bullshit and more like relationship bullshit, but also, you know, there's still high school bullshit, of course. Anywho, I'm just saying, this is how I'm feeling. So we're setting aside our plan to read The Cat and Mouse, second book, Hunting Adeline, and we will get there eventually. Okay, I can't promise I finish it, but I'm gonna try to give it its best, what am I trying to say? Its best chance for me to finish it. That's what, why was that word so hard to figure out? I don't know. But I'm gonna try to give it its best chance. And right now, if I pick that book up, that's not gonna be its best chance. No, sorry. It's just not going to be, so I can't do that. I have to pick it up when I'm good and ready. And right now, my heart is lying with Aiden and Elsa. I need to get it done. So, what's either gonna happen is I'm gonna read Steel Princess, and I don't know the third name. I should know it, but I don't. And end the vlog there. Or I will read the 3, the 2 more that I have left, and also Lights Out, and then get caught up another time. But it makes sense. Oh, my brain is telling me it makes sense just to buy Caught Up and do a separate reading vlog for those 2. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, I'm going to drink my coffee, go get my Kindle, get Steel Princess, and get into reading that. Okay, that was the long-winded version of what happened. I'm obsessed. I gave this 4 stars. It would have got a 5 for me, but damn did I want a dual point of view. Damn did I want Aiden's point of view. Oh, I would have loved to have Aiden's point of view. I am someone who loves the male point of view in books. Loves it. I love being in that little brain of theirs, okay? So I would have probably given this a 5 stars because of the way I ate it up. Less than 10 hours I ate this book up, okay? So yeah, I would have loved his point of view. I'm really hoping, I think, that we get his point of view in this one coming up. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So there's that. There I am. And that's my heart and where my heart belongs and where my heart is going right now. So I'm gonna go start it and then we'll check in with you soon. Okay. Bye. Don't be mad at me or be mad at me. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. Okay. Bye. Yes. Okay. First chapter in Aiden's point of view. Yes, I really had to process this name to say it right, okay? I don't know why I can't say his name right, but I'm so very excited. Ah! Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Okay, guess who's gonna read as much as she can before she has to get ready for work, go to work, get off, get home, read this book. Because she doesn't have to work tomorrow. So she will be up late reading. Cannot wait, cannot wait, cannot wait, cannot wait. Dual point of view? Please, I live for it. Okay, sorry. Was that an overreaction? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm literally devouring these books, okay? Devouring. Except, I will say that this one, they're pissing me off. First of all, Elsa, if we hate him, then we hate him. Let's hate him. But let's not get mad when you're also playing games, girl. Like, what? 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 You know, what? But him, I love the dual point of view. I'm so excited that we get a little bit of his point of view. I wish it was a little bit more. I am eating this shit up though. I'm like already on page, I think it's 116, like 30% through. But the thing is, I have to get ready for work. I have to leave soon. And I'm just like, what are we doing here, you guys? Why are we hating each other? There's no point. Why are we hating each other? It makes zero sense to me. I was gonna put mascara on while we were talking, but I forgot my mirrors. Hold on. Anywho, I don't want them to hate each other. I also want to know what the hell is going on. How does he know something of her past? You know, like that makes no sense. They would have been the same age. They would have been the same age when the whole thing happened with her parents, you know? So I'm just like, what can he know? What can he actually know? But apparently he knows something. And I guess somehow it like ties into maybe his past and what happened with his mom. I don't know. We're just guessing at this point. But clearly her past is traumatic and that's why she can't remember it. Because she's got like memory loss from like a tragic accident happened in her life. She has memory loss from that point pretty much. But he somehow knows, I guess. And I guess maybe that's because his dad told him. Who really knows, to be honest? But he's like holding that over her head, which, let's just remember, we're reading a dark romance. We never said it was healthy. We just said we were obsessed, okay? So yeah, are we still obsessed with him? Yeah, we are. That's why we're eating this up. I like her too. I'm a little annoyed with her this one just because I'm like, You say you're pissed off, but you're playing with fire, and everyone's telling you, girl, you're playing with fire, and then you act shocked when you get burned. Like, come on. Come on. So, there is that. There is that. But I do like that she's just a fighter, you know? She fights everything. Everything and everyone she fights. But, anywho, that's where we're at. I can't talk while doing my bottom lashes, so. What are we gonna do with them? You know, they're teenagers really showing in this one, because it's like, you know, maybe just talk. Maybe just have a conversation, because I bet you after all this comes out, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. We're not gonna be that mad. Or maybe we will. Because I mean, if I'm being honest with us, or with us, if I'm being honest with ourselves, if I'm being honest with myself, I have to assume that this book is also not gonna end well. I'm assuming this book is not gonna end well because we have 3 books, you know, of their story. So I'm assuming that we're gonna get something at the end of this one that pisses me off. And this one is only like 300 and something pages, like 310, I think. So this one is far shorter. So, you know, I'll probably finish it tonight when I get home, depending on how crazy my night goes. We'll see. Hopefully not that crazy. Hopefully I'll have the energy. But what is actually happening with these two, we'll find out. I can't wait to figure out their history and what he knows and how she reacts to it. Also, how would I feel if my guardians were so protective but also so secretive of my like life before? I don't know if I'd like that. So I get her feeling, but also, girl, just ask. Maybe if you said you were like wanting to know, maybe they'd be more inclined to want to tell you. We could just ask. That might be helpful. It might give them the idea that you're not traumatized. Or even if you are traumatized, you're in a place in your head where you're like, that's okay, but I need the answers more than I am worried about me being traumatized. You know, that's just my advice. But who am I to tell you how to live your life? Okay, that's the update. I'll check in soon. Probably maybe when I finish or something real juicy happens. We'll see. Okay. Hello, hi, how are you? Okay, I have finished Steel Princess and these books got me stressed out, okay? I still love Aiden. My God, why do I want to call him Aiden? We are figuring out the background, what is happening, why they're entangled. Ah! It's intense. There's a lot going on. And yeah. Stressed. There's some stress in this, okay? Also, I told y'all I got attacked by fire ants, and I was not joking. You cannot see it for the way I'm showing, but look at this. Oh my God, my legs itch so bad. Anywho, your girl is stressed right now. I just finished Steel Princess, so I'm like processing, and of course it ends cliffhanger. Upsettingly so, because I'm sorry, come again? Come again, please. What are we talking about? How is that possible? Aiden, what the hell? Also, who's the mysterious man popping up? Oh, there's so many questions I have. I have so many questions. So I think I will just jump into Twisted Kingdom. Jump right up in there, because what else are we supposed to do? I need answers. And we're getting them in this book. We're gonna get, oh my God, if I don't get a happy ending, I actually might get pissed. I will get pissed. I didn't just read 3 books, or well 2 and about to be 3, to be pissed off. Oh, I'll be pissed. I think I'm gonna get a happy ending. I'm almost positive I will be, but still. Ooh, okay, so that's how I'm feeling. A little bit stressed, a little tired, clearly. I've been just reading like crazy, so I haven't really been sleeping. Yesterday I got home, laid in bed, read. I was like, I'm gonna try to finish this. There was no way. I like got so sleepy. But you guys, I'm stressed. The story has me stressed, and all this rich people bullshit. Stressed. Also, my legs have me stressed. I think I have a headache because of my legs. Can you guys see this? I don't know. Can you guys? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you can. It is. It is a scare. It is a scare. This one is like a welt. You guys can't tell, but it's a welt, okay? Sorry about that. I just have to show them off, because if I didn't know better, what? If I didn't know better, what? I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, I'm itchy. I'm stressed. I better get a happy ending. If I have to deal with the whole book of him like with someone else, someone we don't even like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it. I thought the last book was gonna be a love triangle between her and 2 guys. Thank God it didn't go that way, but I have a feeling this next one is gonna piss me the fuck off. Oh, it's gonna piss me off. I'm not looking forward to it. Hello? Okay, well there's my rant. I'm gonna go get a snack and then just dive right into Steel Princess. Nope, sorry. I think it's, what is it called? Kingdom something. Honestly though, I'm also getting very excited for Kim's story. Oh, here's a quote that I didn't share with you guys from the last one. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are with me, Elsa. You can be a fucking lunatic and I still won't let you go. That's hot. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's hot, okay? What else can we say? That is all we can say. We appreciate a man who's okay with a little bit of a lunatic, you know? All right, let's see. Twisted Kingdom is the 3rd. And I'm very excited to get into this, but I'm also pretty excited to read Kim's book, Kim and Xander's book, because I can't wait to know about their story. I cannot wait. I'm pretty sure they're next. I hope they're next. I think we're gonna get a story for all of them. How many are there in this series? Let's see. Okay, there's 7. Interesting. And that, okay, so there's 3 for Aiden. Why? There's 3 for Aiden and Elsa. Why did I call her Eliza? 3 for Aiden. Wow. Oh my God. Can I talk? Do I know names? No. So there's 3. Not including book 0, which was for Levi. Levi? Someone send help. She does not know how to pronounce a single damn word. Okay, so not including book 0 over Levi and Astrid. There's 3 for Aiden and Elsa. Then, let's see, the group of horsemen are Xander, Rowan, and Cole. So that'd be 6. who's the 7th? Knox, maybe? Cole, I think is gonna end up with Silver, which is kind of weird because that's his stepsister. So we know what that trope is. Xander better be with Kim. Kim and Xander better have that. I will be pissed if it's someone else. But for Rowan, not a damn clue. Not a damn clue who that's supposed to be with. Like, that boy just loves to be silly and free love. He is the most childish of them all. So where he's supposed to land in love, not a clue. But I'm assuming we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, so then who's the 7th one about? Am I missing someone? Because it's gonna be Cole, Silver, okay. Kim, Xander, okay. Rowan and question mark. And that would be 4, 5, 6. Who am I missing? Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming maybe Knox, but I'm not sure. Cause he's like a character, he's a new character, a new introduced character in this book. So maybe Knox. I guess we'll just have to read and find out. That's my rant slash talk. These books are stressing me out. This rich people drama, my God. Let's get ourselves together. And wish me luck on book number 3. If I come out here throwing punches, just know it didn't end well. All right, I'll check in before then though. Hopefully not in a frenzy. See you soon. Hello, my bookish babes. How the hell are you? Okay, so it's been a little bit since I last talked to y'all. I don't even know if I updated you guys on Twisted Kingdom. I can't remember, but I will tell you, I finished that like in a few hours. Like, I just sped run it. I clearly got extremely obsessed with the Royal Elites book 1, 2, and 3. I really enjoyed Aiden and Elsa's story. I had so much fun with it, which was really unexpected, but you know, a happy unexpected. Let's bring these back a little bit. So I think that's good. I was contemplating continuing this vlog for the rest of the Royal Elites and just also having That Sik Love in the beginning, but I have decided against that. There's 4 more Royal Elite books in the series, which the next one is Black Knight, and that is one I'm also very much looking forward to because it is Kimberly and Xander's story. So I have decided I will just do another reading vlog finishing the Royal Elites series. I'm having so much fun and I cannot wait. But let me tell you why I think I like it so much is because, have any of y'all watched Riverdale? If y'all have watched Riverdale, then you enjoyed it. If you watched Riverdale and enjoyed it, then you will probably very much enjoy the Royal Elite series because it's rich people drama, but mainly rich kid drama. And on top of that, it's like the parents are only around when it is convenient to move the plot along. So they're out wildin', you know, and they got the money to do it. And wow, is there just like family ties that run deep, family secrets that run deep, just so much interesting vibes. Okay, so that is Riverdale is kind of like that, and I extremely I really liked Riverdale. Had so much fun with that TV show. So that's why I also think I'm having way more fun than necessary with the Royal Elites. Like, far unexpected. Did not think I was just going to be like obsessed, but I was. And also I really loved Aiden. Like, when it comes to the book boyfriends, I think he might have made my list because he was toxic to a certain extent, but also, woo, he did things we just really loved. We just really loved. It got us, you know, it got us. So that's where we're at. Yeah. Twisted Kingdom. Okay, so I liked Elsa. I enjoyed her character. I thought she was fun and she, well, hello, Dreamy. I thought she was fun. I thought she had a lot of sass and brattiness. But I will say in Twisted Kingdom, when the plot twist be plotting in the second one, and the third book, there's no time lapse, you know, you roll right into like that cliffhanger. And so I was low-key a little sad for her aunt and uncle because I was like, damn, she just drops them, like, peace out. Like, so that kind of surprised me. And I also was surprised with the way she chose to just drop her dream college. Because I was like, this is something you wanted for 10 plus years, and then you're telling me like, nah, I've decided against it. So that's the only gripe I had with that third book, was that I felt bad for her aunt and uncle, and I was a little confused or like questioning that part. But other than that, I mean, here we are. We're here for the romance, we're here for the drama, we're here for the spiciness, I guess. So like, I can't be too mad, I would say. So let's talk about all three. Starting with Deviant King. Loved it. Obsessed. Yes. Getting to know Aiden, getting to know Elsa, also getting to know Kim. I was into it, okay? 4 stars. Then there was Steel Princess. That one, also loved, but I was a little frustrated in the beginning because I was like, okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Still loved it, 4 stars. And then we're coming up on Twisted Kingdom, where we get all of our answers. We get all of our questions, at least when it comes to Aiden and Elsa's relationship and their past, answered. Loved it. 4 stars. So far, 4 star, 4 star, 4 star. Aiden and Elsa's story, I just was quite obsessed. And I'm hoping that that will continue on for the remaining series. And you won't have to wait long because I'm literally about to start Black Knight right after I hit stop on this recording. And I start on the next one, you know? So I would love to know all y'all's thoughts if anyone has read the Deviant, or I'm sorry, if anyone's read the Royal Elite series by Rina Kent. Let me know what your thoughts are down below without spoiling any of the books I haven't read yet, okay? Without spoiling in general, I guess, but it's hard for us. I know it's hard. But yeah, I'm curious on your thoughts. Who's your favorite? Who did you become obsessed with? Do you feel the same way about Aiden and Elsa that I do? And also, I cannot forget in the beginning of this whole journey, this was supposed to be a far different vlog, and I was going to read That Sik Love, Hunting Adeline, Deviant King, and Lights Out. And I still cannot wait to get to Lights Out because I'm very excited for that book. But I have plans to turn that into a quick little reading vlog with the new release of the second one that came out. So we will get there, I promise. But yeah, once I read Deviant King, I was like, I cannot stop. I cannot pick up another book until I finish this at least trilogy with their story. I need the answers, and I sure got them with a lot of love and spice in between. So, and drama. Oh girl, the drama, the high school drama. It was fun. So I had a lot of fun. It does put in perspective on, like, I think I've touched on this a little bit in the like one of my past clips, where I was saying, like, Rina Kent's writing, like, even though it is very spicy and it was a high school bully romance and it had spice, there is still a plot, there is a storyline where and the spice scenes, they flowed well and they didn't feel like just in there to be in there, you know? Whereas coming from That Sik Love to Deviant King, you really can see that difference, because That Sik Love is just very, very spicy. There is a whole bunch of spice for a whole bunch of spice's sake, and sometimes it was just there to be there, okay? And we're not judging, we're just saying there's a difference. And there is still a scale when it comes to dark romances, because although I consider that, like, bully a dark romance style, it still is a little bit different than That Sik Love and Haunting Adeline. So, or Hunting Adeline, I can't, and we're just gonna say, of course, we already know also Haunting Adeline. So those are my thoughts, those are my opinions, and that's where we're at with this. I am so happy you guys came along on this journey. I hope you were loving it, and I hope you didn't get mad for me never sticking to a plan. Literally cannot ever stick to a plan. There goes my voice. Talk too long. So yeah, we have finished another reading vlog, even if it didn't go as planned. Love that for us. Okay, well, from Dreamy and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video, which will be probably me finishing, well, at least reading vlog will be me finishing the Royal Elite series, which as soon as I hit stop on this recording, I'm picking up my Kindle, sitting on the couch, and getting it started. So come back if you want to know my thoughts on the rest of this group, and yeah, I will see you very soon. Bye.